administering needs analysis. I'm just wondering if you know how, if for example, you are a teacher, language teacher, and then you are given the task of conducting a needs analysis. So what will be your approach? Okay, just take a little pause and think about this issue. Okay, so what's going to be our approach in terms of conducting a needs analysis? Okay. And in order to exemplify the administration issue of needs analysis, I'll give my personal account while I was in the UK working as a teacher assistant there in a university. Okay, so this administration of needs analysis, I mean the undertaking of needs analysis, involves various key decisions. Okay, what are these decisions or the choices? Okay. Let's have a look. Like, in order to undertake an efficient needs analysis, we need to be sure about its scope and demands. For example, if the needs analysis is conducted at a smaller scale, its scope and demands going to be obviously limited. And on the other hand, if it's going to be the larger, it's going to be conducted on a larger scale, its demands and scopes going to be the bigger one. Okay, so in order to conduct, as we have already seen this issue, in order to conduct an efficient needs analysis, we might make choices if the choice is available to seek, specialized advice. Okay, and this advice can come from some trained people who are well versed in the field of research. Okay, and then we can also get advice from teachers and from secretaries. We can also get some departmental support if the support is available there. Right. Okay. As I said in the beginning, right, how we can exemplify the issue of conducting needs analysis. Okay. For example, while I was in the UK and I was working there as a teaching assistant as part of my MA TESOL program, so while we were undertaking our daily activities there, and I was given the task of helping teaching a specific course on academic writing for pre-sessional students, right? So my job was to help conduct the needs analysis. Okay, and there were various procedures, tools involved in during administration of needs analysis. The first one was the questionnaires. We made questionnaires, and obviously the academic support, the senior support, my teacher support was there. Okay, and the questionnaires contained some open-ended, some closed-ended questions, and we made key decisions about what to include and what not to include in the questionnaire, so that we could collect information which is useful for that specific course. Right. Before conducting the questionnaire, we did a pilot study. By pilot study means just to see whether the flow of the questions is fine, whether there is any ambiguity or is there any clarity issues. So we found some issues initially during the pilot study, and then as I said, in order to conduct this needs analysis there, then we've got support from the department when we got some data, and the data was analyzed with the help of some secretarial support. So overall, what I mean to say by giving this example here is, needs analysis involves various people. It could be, the teachers. It could be some assistants or the administrators or the secretarial support. Okay, all right. What's the role of teachers in needs analysis? We've got two roles. The first one is the informal, and then the formal one. By informal means the teacher is in contact with her students on daily basis, right? And this is how we continue to get information or elicit information from students about their language necessities. Okay, and then the formal one. The formal one is, as I have already mentioned, the example before, how different people were involved, right? So the informal, let me just describe it a little more, right? Informal could involve, discussion between the teacher during the first week of teaching. And I think this is very important suggestion here, right? When we are conducting needs analysis, we need to be mindful of the fact, like, it needs to be recorded. I mean, we need to take notes and then make sure that everything is in the file. So overall, while administering needs analysis, although it offers a useful input for designing a language course, so overall we need to be sure about some issues involved in administering a needs analysis.